my channel. It's me, Brianna. Today's video is going to be a pregnancy update. It's going to be from the end of month 4 to month 6. I'm pretty sure, yes, I did leave off at the end of month 4. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and you know, if you want to subscribe, comment, and like, totally go ahead. I really appreciate it. And let's just get into this video. So I'm currently 6 months pregnant and 24 weeks and 2 days pregnant. So week 17, I weighed 147 pounds, and this was from the doctor's office. And my bump was measuring at 18 weeks, and according to my doctor, the baby moves a lot and the heart rate was 150. So when I haven't had an ultrasound since my 20 week, but to the 17 mark, this was just like a well visit to check on me mainly, and then just to check the heart rate of the baby and the size of my bump. But everything revolves pretty much for me, like at that visit, if that makes sense. And I have those every 4 weeks right now. So basically, yes, that's how I was feeling. Week 17 was pretty much fine. I was still dealing with mood swings, and that is because I'm a very emotional human being. So I think my whole pregnancy I'm going to be having mood swings. And that means either I'm really happy, or I could be sad, or I could be really mad, super impatient. My moods is just literally are like a yo-yo effect, honestly. And I wouldn't say like I'm like that normally, but I do have very strong emotions. So if I'm mad, I'm like extremely mad. If I'm happy, I'm extremely happy. There's like no in between for me. So being pregnant and having mood swings it kind of drives you a little crazy and the people around you. But I know this is not forever, and I really am trying to control it now, like more than I was before. Before I was kind of just letting it out because holding it in just didn't feel good. But now, present day, I'm controlling it a little bit better. I still have them, but it's not as bad as it was. Then week 18, which was June 13th, at 11:48, I really felt my baby move a lot. It felt like waves, it felt like butterflies. I was so excited. It's like the best feeling ever / the most weirdest feeling ever, honestly. I was like kind of freaking out. Like when I freak out, I kind of like scream, but like of excitement I was freaking out, and I couldn't believe like that was my baby that I felt in me finally. Because every time I go to the doctor, they're always telling me your baby's so active, but I don't really feel him. And we're gonna touch base on why that is the case. But yes, I felt waves. And this week I ended up having to go to the doctor again because I went through a really big thing in my life. I don't want to talk about it. Hold on. Let's just try to like see. This is what I mean. I'm very emotional, and today I've been in a very sad mood or whatever. I don't know, a very low mood, and that's why I'm filming this video. It's like it can make me like really happy. What the heck? Can this go away? Anyways, I went through such a really big thing in my life that was not good. It wasn't good at all, and it really affected me. So I went to the doctor. Oh my god, I'm freaking about to cry, to make sure the baby was good. I knew that like obviously I wasn't good, but I wanted to make sure my baby was good, and that my emotions, it was all sad emotions and like anger. I just wanted to make sure that wasn't affecting the baby, and the doctor said that, you know, people go through things, it's fine, but try to keep it mild, like not to overdo it, but also don't hold it in, because if you hold it in, obviously the baby's still gonna feel it. But the baby ended up being fine, and that's how I found out that I weighed 145 pounds. So from 1 week to the next, it was literally a week apart, I lost 2 pounds and 8 ounces. But it's crazy because honestly, like, I don't know, like I just don't mess with the scale. Like I don't like it. I don't really believe in it, to be honest. And it's I can't speak. It's driving me crazy that I have to be weighed every single time I go to the doctor, because I don't like the scale. It gives me anxiety. I'm like so in control of my weight that it bugs me to see that my weight is like fluctuating so much, and like I'm gaining so much. Like obviously I'm pregnant, so I'm gonna gain weight, but I don't like to see it all the time. So maybe I should tell the doctor, like, don't tell me anymore. I don't know. But it's just, it doesn't make me feel good. And I just know, like, I know I'm gaining weight, but at the same time, I've had such a thing with like the scale and numbers that it's very triggering. That's the word I want to use. It's very triggering. I don't like that part, but we gotta know how much I'm gaining, make sure I'm gaining enough, or on the other side, not gaining too much, which we're gonna touch on that. And I want to make note that my visit, like my 12-week/13th visit, I was 141 pounds. And then I got weighed 4 weeks later and I was 147 pounds. So I gained 7 pounds in a month, but that month time frame I also grew so much, like my stomach area. That's like when you were able to tell, like, okay, she's pregnant, it's no longer fat. And my skin was so itchy, that's how I knew like my stomach was growing a lot. So I was hard on myself about that because I felt like it was too much, but my doctor told me it is a lot, but for my next visit, let's see how I'm doing. Oh, another exciting thing happened in my 18th/19th week. I felt the baby move again on June 21st, and it's like such a good feeling. And the reason that at this point I was putting on the dates that I felt him is because I did not feel him every day. I didn't feel flutters every day. I didn't feel like those wave like movements every day. Which has been really hard for me. We'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, so I just wrote on the date for that. Then week 20, this is when, yes, this is when I had my gender reveal. And oh my god. Ah! So you guys probably saw my last video. I'm just gonna say it now. I just can't hold things in. I'm having a boy and I'm really excited. I actually was really shocked because a lot of people told me I was having a girl based on the shape of my stomach, which honestly I didn't really have much of a stomach at this point. Like, you could tell I was pregnant, but I don't think it was enough to judge the gender of a baby, you know? I don't even think that's true because people are obviously wrong because I ended up having a boy. Or I'm having a boy. That was like the best day yet I've had this entire pregnancy. Like, the first day was just having really good sonograms and like knowing my baby was healthy. Like, that was like super amazing. Finding out I was pregnant was like a mixed emotion. Like, I was shocked, but I was really happy. And then the gender reveal was just amazing. Like, oh my god, my heart. It was perfect. My sister did such a great job party planning, decorating. We also chose the baby's godparents, which is my god sister? No. The godmother of my son is going to be my sister Clarissa, and then the godfather of my son is going to be my boyfriend's cousin Carlos, which we call him Guy, and they're really close, and I'm really like close with them as well. So it's like just amazing. We have such amazing people. This is also the week that I started to get heartburn, which I am very familiar with heartburn. My heartburn, because I have acid reflux, almost GERD, I've been taking Tums for it and Mylanta. Like, when I'm at my boyfriend's house, I do the Tums. When I'm at my house, I do Mylanta. And that's been helping, thank God, because oh, that's the worst feeling ever. I also went to the chiropractor, and oh my god, it felt amazing. He realigned my entire spine. He cracked literally so much, I don't know, so much tension, everything that I was having on my whole back, because my back was killing me. My neck felt like it was broken. Like, oh my god, it was so stiff. Like, I felt like my neck was like this instead of, you know, when you could just move it around. So he cracked my neck, he cracked my back, my lower back, my hip bones, because I felt like my hip was gonna fall out. It was much needed. That was great. And week 21, this is when I had my 20-week ultrasound, the one that is such a big deal. So I had this one when I was 21 weeks, and finally my boyfriend was able to come with me, and I was so excited about it. Like, the day of my appointment, I called like 30 minutes before to find out if he could come, and they were like, yeah. But he had work, so I rescheduled it for the next day, and then they did it. So that worked out perfectly, but that was a lot of stress. I'm telling you guys, don't do things last minute. Save yourself that stress. The baby's healthy. He has all the organs that he's supposed to have at this point. I think they have all of them now, if I'm not mistaken. Everything's functioning well. He has like all his limbs, his fingers, his toes, like all that through the scan. The doctor said it was great. His heart looks good, all those things. But I find out why I don't feel my son as much as I should at this point. So I was 21 weeks and I was telling the doctor like, oh, I don't feel the baby that much. It's like very light, and I was expecting it to be stronger kicks and stuff. And for the size, like from like the research are done and like what I've heard people say and like from family members or whatever, and I found out that my placenta is an anterior placenta. So that means that it's basically against my belly button, like inward. So this is like my belly button, like here. The placenta is right there, and I don't know how big it is, but whatever it is, it's cushioning so much that I, like when he does jab and stuff, that's what makes it feel very light. Because I have noticed when he's on my sides, like more so like near my ribs / hip area, like this part of my body, I could feel those stronger. Or now since he's longer, if he like jabs upward or whatever he's doing in there, I could feel it like around here. So that's why. And honestly, I was really disappointed. I was happy, like super happy to find out that the baby was healthy, and I was so happy to have my partner there. It was like, oh, it was so amazing. It made the ultrasound even more special, because like by myself, oh my god, look at me ready to cry. What the heck? Today I'm ready to cry over everything. By myself it was special, but like this is even more special because like obviously like we created this baby and we just love him so much. And yeah, and they also reconfirmed the sex at that visit as well, and it's definitely a boy. Well, I guess you wouldn't know 100% until you give birth, but both ultrasounds, like you can see that it's a boy. But yeah, I was really down about it. Honestly, I still am, and it bothers me that I don't feel him as strong, because I feel like if I felt him more often, it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's building a different type of connection, and I would feel more connected to him. Like I feel very connected to him, and I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I just feel like it would be better for me personally if I felt him stronger. But basically my doctor, I just saw her today, and I'm 24 weeks and 2 days. She told me to wait 1 more month, because with an anterior placenta, it takes way longer for you to feel stronger kicks. So I'm hoping within like a few days or so, it just gets stronger. Or like he just hits me stronger. He's so gentle, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I'm feeling the baby more at this point at the 21 week, but it's at night. And it's not consistent movements. It's like those random times where I just feel him, which I guess is better than nothing. I'm glad I'm feeling the baby move, because if I wasn't, I'm pretty sure that's very concerning and not good. I thought I honestly just had a lot of fat in there. Like, this is me, like, before I found out about the placenta, I thought I just had a lot of fat and I just didn't feel it, or he just wasn't hitting me hard, like he wasn't like moving as hard. But what's interesting is I felt him a little bit more than I do now, and I think now that he's bigger, it's like I feel movements like this rather than like wave-like movement. Oh, I also found out at the 21-week visit ultrasound that he weighs a pound already at that point. So I'm curious to see like how much my baby's gonna weigh. I looked it up, and they said at that point the baby's supposed to weigh 0.5 pounds to 1 pound. So he's right in that area. Oh, and I also started to feel pretty again, finally. And I know as vain as it's gonna sound, it affects you, okay? And I finally started to feel like myself. I started to feel good about myself. Like, yeah, you have those moments where you're self-conscious, but overall I was like very confident in like who I am. And even before this week, I was just feeling so ugly. I just felt so gross. Like, I don't know, like my emotions were just like all over the place. And finally this week I started to feel like myself, feel great. I was doing my makeup more, which also helps me. I was just overall feeling good. I felt like I looked like myself again, because I feel like my face physically changed up to when I was 5 months. Like, I don't know what the hell happened, but I feel like my face like rearranged itself, and now it rearranged back to I was used to seeing myself, or maybe I just got used to the new face that I have. I sound crazy, but if you know, you know. And people have told me that I look different like then. Now people are saying like, oh, you're, well, I guess that's a common thing people say, like, you're glowing, like pregnancy fits you so well, you're carrying so well. So I feel like even those sort of comments, not that I rely on people's opinion for me to make me feel better, because that does not work for me, but it just boosts it a little bit more. Like, you know, I'm just like, yeah, bitch, I know, like, I feel it, I feel good, thank you. For week 22, I started to feel the baby a little bit more. My back was killing me again. I have to go back to the chiropractor. My right butt cheek, guys, has been cramping up. Have you guys experienced that? Like, it's crazy. I've been getting like the Charlie horses or whatever in my leg. Fine, like those suck, but I could like stretch it out in a certain way because, you know, I've experienced that before. But my right butt cheek cramping, oh my god, that's like, it feels like somebody kicked the crap out of me. That's what it feels like. Then I'm at 20, oh my god, this is when I almost fainted. 22 weeks, I was 151 pounds. And then you know what's so confusing for me? I look it up online. It says you're supposed to gain 1 to 2 pounds a week, so like 151 will be fine. But then I go to the doctor today and she's like, for 1 week I need to calorie count because I weigh 152. And I gained what, 7 to 8 pounds within a month again. So this is my second month. She said if I continue going like that, I'm gonna gain too much weight. But honestly, I'm gonna show you guys how my body looks, and you guys could also give me your opinion. I don't know, I feel like I'm carrying a lot of the weight in my stomach, and I'm naturally a person that I could put on weight and you can't tell. So I don't know where it goes. But my numbers always fluctuate, like my weight gain or whatever, and I don't want to like hold too much on to that, because I do not want to obsess over my weight while I'm pregnant, because I think it most likely is unhealthy, and I don't want to be on a diet while pregnant. You know, I want to give my body what it needs and then also give myself what I want. But I am gonna count my calories, not for no week, like that's just mad work. Just like for a few days, just to see if I actually am overeating, or if I'm having too much carbohydrates like she thinks I am, or if my body is just putting on weight, because who knows, like who knows how heavy my placenta is. My baby hasn't been weighed in like almost 4 weeks, and the amniotic fluid, so I'm like, you know, things are changing. My boobs are freaking heavy as hell now. They grew like 2.5 cup sizes bigger. Like that has to play a role in it as well. So I'm concerned, but I'm not too concerned. I just don't want to be unhealthy that it affects the baby, you know. But I have heard people gaining like 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds, and then once they give birth, boom, like it goes away. So I'm not too hell-bent on it. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to be super unhealthy. Oh my god, this was like really cool. So when I was almost 23 weeks, I was 23 weeks, we were at the beach, and this was July 14th, so last week. July 14th, I was home on this couch actually laying down, and I literally saw my stomach go like this, like, and you guys, I was screaming, okay? It shocked me. I was like so happy, and it shocked me, and I was like, ah, like that, staring at my stomach. And then he did it again, and I was like, okay, I'm not bugging out. Like my stomach literally moved, and my baby's like, I'm here, hello, hi, you know. The coolest thing was on July 19th, we went to the beach, and I was in front of like the shore area. My son was rolling in my stomach. This is the best feeling for me, because like it's not like he does this all the time, you know. This was technically the first time, but the second time I actually see my stomach, like my actual uterus stomach area move. So my boyfriend was sitting right next to me. I was like, oh my god, feel your kid, touch, hurry up, because I don't know how long this is gonna last. He felt, and you couldn't see my stomach like going like this, like it was just waving out. Oh my god, it was like the best thing ever, and I was like freaking out at the same time, but it was like so cool. And my mom, like, and my 2 cousins and my sister Clarissa so happened to be there, and they got to feel it too. Like it was freaking amazing. Like, oh my god, that made my day. Like I was just cheesing all day, like I felt my son move and he like made me wave. Like, oh my god, it was like awesome. Awesome. I'm just so happy that I'm finally able to become a mom, because this is literally, ask any of my family members or even like my closest friends, this is something I've wanted for so long. I want a big family. I love children. I love babies. I just feel like they make you look at life so like, oh, so amazing. Like, it's just an amazing thing. I'm so freaking happy that I'm able to even get pregnant, because a lot of people aren't able to get pregnant, and it's been such a blessing. Even though I'm not going to glorify it, it's been very difficult, but it gives you this feeling that makes you just feel so grateful and happy. Like, yeah, I have those moments where I'm like sad or like irritated or frustrated or mad or nauseous or whatever. Like, those symptoms, yeah, they're not the best, but the overall picture, I feel great. I've been having a great pregnancy. My body aches are at a minimum. Yeah, they hurt. Yeah, it bothers, but it's nothing to make me miserable, you know? So I'm so happy. And I know some people have really bad pregnancies, and I know some people have really great ones. I feel like I'm floating right in the middle, which is great for me. I love a balance, and I'm just so happy that I'm experiencing this. My first kid's a boy. Like, how awesome is that? I honestly, boy or girl, I would be super excited as well. Like, the same emotion. It's just, I don't know, it's just, it makes it even more real. Like, I don't know, like, it's just so amazing for me to know that I'm having my own kid. Like, my own flesh and blood is in me right now. Like, it's such a crazy thing, and I don't think it'll be something I'll ever get used to. Even if it's like my freaking 5th kid, 4th kid, like, I feel like I'm still gonna feel like, wow, like, this is a miracle. Like, I feel like it's a freaking miracle. Like, it's just crazy how life starts, and I just love it. I honestly, I love it, and I'm so grateful. And I feel like this month is gonna just be about me being grateful, enjoying my pregnancy like to the fullest, because I feel like I haven't, because, you know, all those symptoms, and you're adjusting as well to being pregnant. I'm just really grateful, and I'm so grateful to all my family and friends who have been supportive, and my coworkers who have been supportive and kind to me, and just so caring to my son, and just looking out for me. Like, I just really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you so much, babe, as well. Like, you've been amazing, and it's honestly so great to like just feel the support of like people around you during such an amazing, beautiful time. Enjoyed my video. Consider subscribing to my channel. I hope you guys do. Like, comment, give it a like, just let me know, give me feedback. Also, one thing I want to ask you guys, if you guys have any suggestions for a baby monitor, please help me out, because I am getting very stressed thinking about it. I don't want to get hacked. I really wanted to get the lollipop one, but it's my Wi-Fi, and apparently they could hack it and like view your whole inside your house and like watch your baby, like whoever hacks it. That freaks me out. That makes me very nervous. So I don't know if I want to get a Wi-Fi monitor, but let me know your thoughts on it down below. And yeah.
you.